Hi guys, I just wanted to do a quick video of my February Use It Up. I've spent an entire month working out of my iris case, and I had to grab a little bit out of my stash to fill in some of the blanks because I'm still learning how to put this together. But I think on the whole I did pretty good, and so I wanted to show you how I did. I'll link the original video down below so you can see what I started out with, and then you can see what I have left if you're interested. So again, I have just the one iris case for the month of February. I have one of these divider trays in it, and I'm not really sure how to show what I had before versus what I had now, but I'm just going to show you what I have left, and I think that'll, if you watch the original video, you can kind of see. But I only have a few of the pocket cards left. I used up, out of an entire brand new package of the pocket card sets for the Valentine's, this is all that I have left, is 2 small ones of that. And then, so that's all of the pocket cards I ended up with. These will stay in here for February. These will go back into my stash because I can use them for other things. So these will stay, and what I'm going to do is just put the stuff that's going to stay into a little container like that, and the rest of it I will put back. This is all that is left pretty much out of, well, here, I'll come back to that. I have this many frames left out of one sheet of 12 by 12 that was cut up, and I don't really like these. These are going to go in my scrap bucket because I don't know what to use them for. I don't really have anything to use these for, and so I'm just going to put them in my scrap bucket. But that's one sheet of that. I have a whole bunch of the wood veneers and stuff like that left over. I really suck at using wood veneers, so the last couple of months have been a trial of seeing how much I will use them, and I'm not going to buy them anymore because I don't use them up. So what I have all different kinds of shapes and stuff, and in the end I just never hardly ever use them up. And so what I have is all that I'm ever going to own because I don't use them, and some of them I'm probably going to just give away. But anyways, all of this is going to go back into my stash. I'm not going to leave it. I'll leave some of the hearts in February just so I remember that I have them, so I'll just put a pile of them over here. But anyways, I used up a whole, I had this whole package of Heidi Swap, I think, die cuts. I had all of the hearts. There was like 10 hearts in it, and that's all that I have left of those. And I will put a couple of those in here, and the camera and stuff will go back into my stash. I can use them for other things on other months. I couldn't find a use for my coffee cup, but I'm going to hang on to that because I'll use... Okay, my card filled up. I'm still getting used to being hooked to a card, so I don't know where I left off. But anyways, I used up half a sticker sheet of this, and this will go back into my stash because I use them on other things. And I will leave these in my Valentine's for next year. The only large pocket cards that I had left, I didn't have very many of those left either. I just had 4 out of that kit that I had, and I think, like, this one I'll leave for next year. This one's not really Valentine's related, so I'll put it in my stash. This one's not Valentine's related, I'll put it in the stash. And this one has hearts on it, but I think I'll leave it for next year. It's a good start on February's heart stuff. And then I had these 2, and they're going to go back in my stash. So that was basically all the embellishments that I had left. I've already got my $20 if you guys saw my savings plan, so I already picked up my 20 bucks to put in my savings for next year, and so I'll put the rest of this and get it put back into my stash. Alright. And then for papers and stuff, I had a lot of this sticker sheet left, and I am probably just going to get rid of this because I didn't use very much of it. I'll probably just either cut it apart and put in my stickers or just throw it out. It wasn't as useful as I thought it was going to be, and there's not a lot of things on it that I would use again next year, so that's going to go. I had all of these cutoffs left, just these little pieces left. I'm not keeping any of this. I'm putting it all in my scrap bucket, so it all goes in the scrap bucket. And I had one sheet left that will go back into my stash because it's already cut for my faux Bonici. I just didn't use it, so I will put that in there. I used these cut aparts on a couple of pages, and I'm just going to move them forward because they're, you know, they're springy and happy and they're not Valentine's related. So I'm going to put that back in my stash. Out of 12 by sheets, full 12 by 12 sheets of paper, I have these 3 left. And I'm going to put these in my stash because they're a neutral, so they will go good with other months. I have, see, more of this sheet, and it's going in my scrap bucket. I don't like it. I have this is all the stickers I have left on the sticker sheet, and it'll go back in my stash because it goes with the paper, and they're black and grays. It's easy to use on other things. And then out of the full 12 by 12 sheets, all I have is another one of those. This sheet, this sheet, this sheet, and this sheet. That's all I've got left. So I think I did pretty good. I covered 28 pages in my Fobonichi with it, and I used a whole bunch of it up in my Smoosh journal, and I think I did really good. So most of this will go into my stash. The only thing that'll probably stay in here for next year will be this little bucket, and it's already got my $20 in it, and so that's all that I've got left for February. I think I did pretty good. I used up a whole bunch of stuff. If you've been checking out my Fobonichi journal, and I will have an update of my Smoosh journal soon, you'll see where all of this stuff has been going, and I'll be back with my March, what I want to use up in March. Thanks for watching, you guys. I will see you in the next video. Bye!